Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to Science Unit 2 of sound, excuse me, Light and Sound, and we are on Lesson 4. So today, we're going to discuss about sounds around us, okay? So I know this is something that usually boys and girls giggle about a little bit, but I'd like you to try something for me. I'd like you to close your eyes and just listen. Because sometimes closing your eyes, it helps you focus on little sounds that you may not hear when you're looking all around you. Can you hear anybody walking? Do you hear a clock? Do you hear a buzzer? I can hear someone walking in the hall right now. I hear a voice on the other side of the wall in the classroom next to me. I even hear a bird outside. What sounds do you hear? Okay, well, let's start reading sounds around us. What sounds do you hear? You might hear people talking. You might hear a flag flapping or a car honking. Or the bell ringing at school. You might hear a flag flapping or a car honking. If you listen closely, you can hear many different sounds. Each sound you hear is a little different. Sounds can be loud, like the buzzer that just rang, or soft. A roaring lion is louder than a crying kitten. Sounds can be high or low. A flute has a higher sound than a trumpet. Okay? So let's continue on. Drag the words that describe the sounds these animals make. Okay? Well, let's see. A hummingbird and a bear. Let's look. Well, here's the words. Quieter, higher, lower, louder. Okay. Well, what do you think about a hummingbird? I think they might be quieter. How about higher? Well, I think of a hummingbird being very soft and maybe a little higher pitched than a bear. So I'm going to say I think he might have a lower and louder sound. Oops, that doesn't want to go there. So let's check our answers. Yes. Okay. Now, and in this case, it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Because a hummingbird is so much smaller than a bear. All right. Now, before we go on with that, I want to show you, okay, because yesterday we were talking about a guitar, okay? And one of the things I know I wondered was how the sound was made. So I thought that today, even though it's not the same as being in person, we could try like a little experiment. And what I did here was I took a little jar that I had, okay, and I put two different rubber bands, two different size rubber bands across it. So let's see if by me plucking it, if you can tell which one could be the smaller rubber band, which means it took me a little bit more work to go on there. All right, ready? Okay. Which one do you think was smaller? If you said the one that had the higher sound, the higher pitch, you're correct. Okay, and because this one could stretch more, and maybe the tone would go up if I stretched it longer, but right now, since they're on the same thing, the smaller rubber band is higher. Now, here's something else I realized when I was putting this together. I noticed when the boy was using the guitar, he kind of was plinking along with his fingers. So what happens when do you know what it's called when I move something and it continues moving? You ever hear it vibrate? Yeah. Because if I have my finger on it here, I can feel it vibrate just a little bit when I plink it. I wonder if that help make the sound. Okay, well, now what I would like you to do is go to your science workbook and turn to this page where it says Sounds Around Us at the top, okay? And it's page 78 for the work today. And I'll move it down here. And we're going to talk about comparing these two pictures, okay, in this box. Well, we can work on this together today. Which sound is louder? And then you're going to circle the picture. Is talking in a megaphone louder, or is whispering in someone's ear? Circle the picture that you think is louder. Now, here is a picture of an airplane flying, or an airplane that someone made with the rubber band, okay, and they would throw it in the air. Which one is louder? Circle the picture. A dog barking, or, ooh, this reminds me of the story with Sal and the fire trucks, or a fire truck siren. Which one is louder? Circle the picture. All right, let's move down to the pictures here. Which sound is higher? Now, remember what I gave you a little hint up above. Which, playing the trumpet or the flute? Which sound is higher, a chick or a hen? Oh my goodness. Which one is higher, the cat or the mouse? Okay, boys and girls, once you have completed that paper, be sure to show it to your teacher, okay? And I will see you the next time in science for our next lesson. Good job. Bye-bye.